last time we were in Bangkok, we went down Yaowarat Street in the evening, and we really enjoyed it, but we weren't there too long. Enjoyed some snacks. I'll put a link to that video below in the description. So we thought we would come back during the day, walk down some of the streets that we missed, and then if we still have the energy, check out the evening street again. We're starting out at the very beginning of Yaowarat Street, I guess depending on which side you're entering, and we're walking down Ong Ong Canal, which I think is probably pretty lively at night. It seems a little less lively right now.
Yeah, it's about late afternoon, so we think it'll pick up, but also the last time we were here, it was the middle of Chinese New Year on a Friday night. So I have a feeling it might be a little quieter this time, but that's okay.
So we'll walk down this canal and see what it's like during the day. So near the Ong Ong Canal is Sempang Market. I think the entrance is right next to the canal, but it could be a block away. Either way, we walked through a market that eventually ends up at Sempang Market. And then from there, we decided to walk to Ruinrit Village, which I think is like a conservation project, although it looks like a brand new building. We almost just got run over by a car as well. But we didn't, so we're still here. We're gonna take a walk through Ruinrit Village and see what's here.
One thing I really like about just wandering around in cities is you see a lot of the really local shops, and we find that they tend to be clumped together. Like you'll find streets that are just textiles, which we kind of just walked through one, and then you see shops selling just like shop next to us, all these other scales, just different types of scales, which I think is really fascinating for some reason. We also just passed a couple of traditional medicine stores, and this one was really cool. In the window, they had like seahorses, like preserved dry seahorses, and some snakes and turtle parts, and it was just really interesting. Unfortunately, the way the reflection was, we couldn't really get a picture of it, but I don't think I'll forget it anytime soon.
So we weren't really sure what to expect here. It looked like it might be a little empty, and that is exactly what it's like here. I don't know if it's the time of day. My guess is that these shops aren't yet occupied. I think this is a fairly new renovation. We may come back and try a little bit later, but we're gonna be on our way now and see what the rest of Chinatown has to offer. Right at the south end of Yaowarat Street, and there is this Chinese Buddhist temple.
I think it's a Kuan Yin, if I'm saying that correctly, Lady Buddha temple.
And we thought, hey, let's stop in and check it out. Really pretty, very ornate.
And little traffic outside.
Little traffic outside, and it probably looks much, much better in the evening with all the lights.
Yeah.
And just south of the Chinese Buddhist temple is a giant Wat, which name I'm not even going to try to attempt to pronounce, but I will put it across the bottom of the screen. Don't know anything about it really. It looks pretty modern, but that can be deceiving sometimes. So we're gonna walk by and continue on our way towards the Chinatown entrance, which is right around the corner.
Behind me is the official Chinatown gate here in Bangkok. It denotes the beginning of Chinatown, the entrance, and it was put up in 1999 in honor of King Rama IX.
So next up, we are heading to the neighborhood of Talat Noi. I don't know if I pronounced that properly. It's a historic neighborhood in Bangkok, and it's kind of eclectic. I think it has a lot of auto parts stores and a lot of street art. So we read it's cool. We're gonna go check it out.
So Chris was navigating us to the next destination, and we came across this really cute little tea house. It's absolutely adorable, so well done, and the drinks look amazing, and we really needed them. It's kind of hot outside today. I got a yuzu lemon tea, and I'm finding yuzu all over the place here, and I'm loving it. It's so delicious. And Chris got a Thai iced tea.
Thai milk tea,
Oh,
which
Thai
I
milk
think is actually Thai iced tea.
Thai iced tea.
But
Thai milk tea. Also probably really delicious.
it's going to be really delicious just because it's cold.
And it's hot.
This place is so cute, both
So
the
cute.
outside and the inside.
Yeah.
Super cute. The second floor, I don't even know what this place is called, to be honest with you, but we'll put the information up on the screen. We'll grab it when we leave. It was just so cute, and we
Yeah.
were like, you know what, we're super thirsty.
Time for a stop.
Time for a stop. So yeah, let's
Ooh, little windy.
yeah, a little windy. Let's enjoy our
Beverage.
beverage.
And another thing that's really nice is we're finding a lot of places here in Bangkok. They'll ask you what level of sugar you want in your drink. Do you want normal sugar, less sugar, more sugar? Usually we go with the less sugar option, and it just makes it, I think, a lot more enjoyable for us. And these are fantastic drinks. At least mine is fantastic. How's
Yep,
yours?
Agreed. Fantastic. So we've waited in line to get our picture with the antique turtle car, which apparently was a piece of junk that was just left in the neighborhood for many years. And then somehow, someone, surprise, on Instagram, took a picture with it, and now it's super popular. Actually, it does look kind of cool with the backdrop of the wall there. I don't know if that was like natural sort of decay, but it does look pretty cool, I have
It's
to
pretty
say.
cool, actually, yeah.
So we're going to continue on. So I'm a little disappointed. We were planning to come to this old house, the Su Hang Thai house, but we were too comfortable relaxing, having our drinks, and it is now closed. It closes at 6 o'clock, so note to self, make sure that you are timing these attractions because they close in the evening sometimes. So I don't know if we're going to come back here, but it was on our list of places to see, and it does look kind of cool. One of the things that this neighborhood is known for is graffiti, and behind me is a street that's just full of really cool graffiti.
Around the corner from the street with all the really cool graffiti art on the wall is this old Chinese house right behind me. It's about 100 years old, and apparently it is slated for renovation as a guest house.
So we're heading back towards Yaowarat Street. However, it's starting to rain, so we're gonna play this by ear and see how successful we are with tackling the street during rain. Hopefully it will stop. So this is our second attempt at Yaowarat Street. The first evening we got rained out. We're now here on the second day, and it's not raining as much, but it's also not a Friday. So it's not nearly as crowded, although there's still a lot of activity. The best day to probably come is a Friday or Saturday. That is generally when there is a lot more activity out here, although ends up being a lot more activity and a lot more people, so it can get pretty crazy. We did that last time we were here, and if you're interested, I will link that video in the description. So it seems I'm somehow going to get rained out again here on Yaowarat Street, so I'm going to pack it in. The best time to visit, however, is going to be on a Friday or a Saturday night, possibly Sunday, but I think you're going to find that it's most interesting on a Friday night or a Saturday night. One thing to note is the pop star Lisa, who is part of the band Blackpink, just released a music video called Rockstar, and it has been super popular here. Now, it took place in the middle of Yaowarat Street, so it's like super iconic right now. I'd say Lisa is on the level of maybe Taylor Swift popularity in Thailand, so she's a really big deal. So just be warned that Yaowarat Street, from what I've been reading, is very, very popular right now. Anyway, that's going to do it for our video of Chinatown. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching.